channel is about an old man trying to run with a bunch of kids. All right, this is, boy, it's May the 6th, the day after Cinco de Mayo. That's how I can remember. We thought we were going to go race at Summit Motorsports Park today, but they had an issue with their timing system. So we hightailed it to Pacemakers Outlaw Track in Mount Vernon, Ohio, where it's going to be the first week of the Summit Super Series points races here. This is the first time they've been an IHRA track, the first IHRA points race that they're going to have. So we got a bunch of our old friends from in the background here from Marion County Raceway, where we used to race, and we're going to run what they call mod today. So we're going to try a lot of different things, like I've said before, and we've already made some changes. We've had some issues because when I went to change the jets of the carburetor yesterday, I found out there was corrosion inside the carburetor. So I took all day yesterday to clean the corrosion out of the carburetor. So we think we're ready to go, and we'll keep you posted. Thanks. All right, we just did our second time trial. The reaction times we're not going to talk about. One was minus big time, the other one was plus big time. Meaning that neither one was an O something, 0.0 something. So our first run, our ET was 756 at 88.5 miles an hour. Our second run was 762 at 83 and a half. And the reason it was slower is because I practiced dumping before I got to the finish line. I've never done that before, and that's where I usually get beat, is by staying in it too long and breaking out. So wanted to know what that was like before we got into eliminations. So our 60-foot times were really good, 1.570 and 1.598. I think those are the best 60-foot times I've ever had. So we're probably going to dial something like a 758, 760, something like that, someplace in between. So we'll see what happens, and of course you'll find out soon. this is the wrap up for our race at Pacemakers Dragway yesterday, May the 6th. And the driver didn't do as well as he would like to have done. 2 really late lights and 2 really red lights. So I was warned that the Christmas tree down there was a little different. It's a different style, and it's going to take some getting used to. Hopefully I can get used to it quickly. The car shifted fine. We had a little weight on the end of the rod that grabs the shifter, so it worked fine, with the exception of round number 1. After the burnout, the car apparently flooded, but I got it started and made the run. Didn't seem to affect the time or the mile per hour. So we lost in the first round because of a red light. Yes. And in the buyback round, ran a guy that I heard him talking in the lanes. Apparently he's been doing this for a long time. And he dialed a 716 and I was dialed a 758. I cut a bad light, a 0.173, which is really bad. 0.173, 0.177, something like that. Anyways, ran dial a 758. Car ran a 763, which is pretty slow. He cut a worse light than me, a 0.202. And he dialed a 716 and ran a 718. And yet he covered me. So he must have been holding a lot. And he just got around me and got on the brakes. So it was an interesting run. Actually, it was a good day. We got to race. It was very nice down there. It was peaceful. Unfortunately, there weren't a lot of cars, but that's okay. And met a lot of friends from Marion County Raceway that are now going to race at Pacemakers for the points. So that's the wrap up for this week. And we'll be getting this video out soon. Have a good week. And keep thanking God that you're able to do the things you want to do. And we'll see you soon.